Hello, good afternoon. We are Salvador Coll, Rieradevall, Elena Rodríguez, and I, Corina Gonzalez. We want to present to you our project, The Family. I will give an introduction to the topic and talk about the school and the group of students the project is aimed at. My colleagues will talk about the goals, skills, activities, and finally a conclusion as a group. Firstly, the family is the fundamental element in our society. The education of children is divided between the family and the school. For this reason, we have decided to work through the topic of the family. With our project, we want students to understand the family varieties that exist today. The project is based on activities designed and adapted to the age of our children. During our project, we will consider concepts like language functions, language structures, vocabulary, writing, reading, listening, and finally speaking. All these, as I said earlier, will be very specific and adapted to their age. The school is situated in a small village near the town of Figueras. This school is a learning community, which is a new method of education, increasingly well known and important. The kind of pupils that attend this school come from different kinds of economic, social, and cultural classes. Our lesson plan is organized for children from the 4th year of primary school. They are between 8 and 10 years old, and there are a total of 23 students in the class. The pupil profile is a student that needs a lot of affection. And one of the most important aspects of the school is that families take part in their learning. There are also many volunteers that are involved in the process.
Hello, my name is Elena and I'm talking about the main objectives. The main objectives are understand and respond to the language spoken most common oral interactions in the classroom. Know and understand the family members and their features. Identify the members which are composed of the family. Learn new vocabulary about the topic and make use of it in the daily life. Know the family environment and be able to make a good description. Be able to compare and contrast different types of families. Be able to understand general descriptions about this topic. And finally, get familiar with the word. The main competencies are: first, competence in linguistic communication. The student is able to communicate orally and written and audiovisual language using the body and communication technologies. Second, competence in progressing information and use of ICT. Incorporate different skills from producing information, using different resources, including the use of technology information and communication as essential to inform, learn, and communicate. Third, learning to learn means having to develop their own learning skills to be able to continue learning efficiently and independently according to their own objectives and needs. Fourth, autonomy, initiative, and decision-taking. It refers to acquisition of awareness and application of set of interrelated personal values and attitudes such as responsibility, perseverance, creativity, etc. And finally, competence in knowledge of an interaction with the physical world. This competence is based on the fact that the students have to make responsible use of natural resources, take care of the environment, and protect individual and collective health as key elements in the quality of life of people.
Hello, I am Salvador Coll and I'm going to present our work dedicated to the activities section. The activities of our teaching unit are designed to work with the various aspects related to the family. These activities are thought to facilitate the students' learning as a third language in relation to an important social issue in people's lives. The framework chosen to carry out this project is a learning community school. The learning contents used allow us to learn a few basic structures adapted for the age of our pupils. We have thought of a series of activities that put emphasis on work from the basic skills through songs, games, flashcards, cartoons, and videos. Children led their own learning at the same time as they acquire the necessary vocabulary to carry out these activities in a variety of ways: lists, readings, images. However, we have not forgotten learning about basic vocabulary, grammar, verbs, language functions, reading, speaking, listening, and writing. For this reason, we combine the individual work with that of a group from the research and process of the information. To sum up, I would like to say that in all this learning, we don't forget more social aspects as how to understand the different types of families that exist at present and the role that they play in society. Thank you.
Finally, to conclude, we think that the family is the basic unit of society. It's a group of people united by kinship, either by blood, marriage, or adoption that live together for an indefinite period of time. Family union gives its members emotional, social, and economical stability. This is where you learn early to talk, to listen, to learn, and develop rights and duties as human beings. At the moment, we conclude that the family is a classic topic in school that helps the children to understand the relationships established among all family members. Moreover, it helps children to see that there are different types of family, and it is special. In this way, students don't have prejudices against their classmates. As you can see, we have prepared many activities that can be held at the school for work, reading, speaking, grammar, etc. As a group, we are satisfied with the project we have prepared, which includes a great variety of activities, which takes into account the functions of language, verbs, and specific vocabulary. Finally, working with this new method in a school is very rewarding because it gives us the opportunity to create groups adapted to the children involved and also the family with our project. In conclusion, we believe it is important that schools have projects that can be supported by many people and volunteers to participate in the long term, because it will be very beneficial emotionally, and the activities that we can do are more numerous.